Welcome to Holy Yid Squares, presented by Amudim and powered by our friends at Charity Bids. Holy Yid Squares, you've been introduced to our incredible celebrities. We have two wonderful contestants with an unprecedented contestant matchup going on up here, which I'll explain in a moment. And we are ready to play. You know the rules. It's a simple game of tic-tac-toe. Each one of our contestants will choose a celebrity. We'll ask that celebrity a question. They'll agree or disagree and determine if they get that specific square. And once somebody has either diagonally, up and down, or straight across 3 in a row, they will be the winner of that game. At the X podium, we have Shandy Bosch. Welcome, Shandy. At the circle podium, we have Avrami Bosch. Welcome, Avrami. Unprecedented husband and wife going up against each other in Holy Yid Squares. How do you like that? We had a coin toss backstage before the game, and the X was chosen to begin. All right, Shandy, who do we go to? Which celebrity for our first question?
I'm going to choose Barry.
All right, Barry Mitzman, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
A pleasure. Here's your question. What American Midwest city became known for having the first Jewish hospital in America?
Oh, I thought it was multiple choice.
Not this one. An American city in the Midwest known for having the first Jewish hospital in America.
Surprisingly, you know this answer because I used to volunteer for an outreach organization that their region was actually the Midwest region. So I would have to say Chicago.
Okay, that'll be Chicago. Okay, Barry says Chicago. Agree or disagree, Shandy?
I don't think Barry knows what she's saying, but I would have guessed the same thing, so I will agree.
And the answer is Cincinnati, and Circle gets the square. And we move on to Avrami. Avrami, choose a celebrity, please.
Okay. I'm going to go with Daniela in the middle.
Right. Center square. Daniela
Center
Silver
square.
of being our center square. Hi to you. Boston dietitian Bertha Wood said Jewish children were high-strung, overexcited, and irritable because their diets had too little milk and vegetables and too much what?
Okay, so I would say that she is correct because they don't have enough candy. We all know that all of our children on Shabbos eat lots of candy, and even though we think it's a lot, it's not enough. So our kids need more candy, more kiddush, more junk, and they will be healthier.
All right, Avrami, what do you think?
Okay, well, I would like to discuss about the whole, first of all, kosher restaurants, it's all about the dairy. Everywhere we go, dairy is so much easier than meat. So I think that doctor's wrong to begin with. So I actually don't think that candy is what he was referring to. So I'm going to disagree.
All right, the answer is pickles, so Circle gets the square.
Pickles, my favorite snack.
Where are you going to go? I have a feeling you know the answer to that.
Yeah. Meitar.
Meitar Al-Gaza, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
We have a question for you, and here it is. According to Tribe, what is the minimum number of followers one needs to qualify as a micro-influencer? What is the minimum number that one must have to be a micro-influencer? Do you have an answer?
I do have an answer. So this past year, I was actually featured in a movie, and I was confused as to how an actress at my status could eventually get to the point where paparazzi are following me. So I actually inquired with a paparazzi father company, and they said the minimum amount of followers you need in order to be qualified as an influencer to be followed, in the streets and be photographed is 10,000.
Answer's 10,000.
10K followers.
What do you think, Shandy?
So if I agree and she's right, I get an X?
That is correct.
And if I disagree?
And she's wrong, then you'll also get an X.
I disagree.
The answer is 3,000. X gets the block.
Yes!
We move on to
Shandy for the
Rummy.
save. I agree with that.
Rummy, go ahead. What do you got here for us? Which
I
celebrity?
forgot to think strategy for a second. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go to Elizabeth.
All right. Elizabeth Sutton, welcome to the show.
Help me out. Come on.
Thank you.
What does the S in NCSY stand for? What does the S in NCSY stand for?
The S in NCSY stands for students because honestly, I would always just go with whatever anyone's saying. The answer is not right because by process of elimination, we're not going to be right. And I'm not going to, like, if you're smart, you would go with whatever, for all these answers, what we are not saying is my gut feeling on this.
Wow, this answer came with a bunch of game advice. I like that.
I'm very confused.
All right, the answer is student. Agree or disagree, Rummy?
Students. How many students do they have in that institution?
NCSY?
Yeah.
I would assume tens of thousands at this point.
Tens of thousands. Maybe it is.
I participated as a student. Yeah, I was a student.
So if you were a student and you probably didn't attend so much, so it probably doesn't mean for students. So I'm actually going to disagree.
The answer is synagogue. National Conference of Synagogue Youth and Circle gets the square. And now, Shandy, I think you only have one option. What do you want to do?
I mean, I'm double trapped.
Yeah, you're double trapped, as they say. In,
I'm double trapped.
tic-tac-toe lingo.
How am I losing?
She
Okay,
always wins this stuff.
we're gonna own this.
Who do you want to go to?
Let's go for Cami.
All right, Cami Busquilo, welcome to the show. The question is, when a recipe calls for a pinch, about how much is needed to make a pinch? How much of a real measurement is needed to make a pinch?
I'm gonna say, because I'm a big baker, cooker, all that stuff, and I know that baking is pretty exact. So when they say like a pinch of salt, I've actually put it into a measuring spoon and it's 1/4 of a teaspoon.
Agree or disagree, Shandy?
I'm debating if it's a 1/4 or an 1/8. I'm gonna agree.
The answer is 1/4 of a teaspoon, and X gets the square. And now Rummy.
Saved by the bell.
If Rummy is a smart tic-tac-toe player,
Hold on, where do I want to
he'll
go?
know who to choose.
Wait. Help me, Nachum. I can't see what's
help?
Okay. All right. Esther Freeman, help me out, bail me out, help me win this round. Let's go.
The pressure's on.
Yeah.
All right, Esther, you're all set?
Yeah, here we go.
This is a question if people know their food and their history. In the 70s and 80s, there was a very popular restaurant in New York called La Différence, a French restaurant. It was located in what legendary Manhattan hotel? La Différence was located in what legendary Manhattan hotel?
So, I am from Miami, but I have visited New York many times, and I have been in many different hotels in New York, and I currently live in New York. But this is a very unassuming question, and I'm going to say that it is in the Marriott Hotel.
I'm going to agree.
The answer is the Roosevelt Hotel. X gets the square, and now Shandy has really turned things around. Where are we going, Shandy?
Okay. All right. Who's it gonna be? Mayan, are you gonna help me out here?
Oh no.
Don't choose me.
All right, so Mayan is our choice. With 487 million Instagram followers, Cristiano Ronaldo is the world's #1 social media influencer. What line of work is he in?
Oh gosh. I'll say fashion.
Shandy, what do you think?
I definitely disagree.
The answer is he's a very, very famous soccer
Yeah,
player.
I knew that. I actually knew
And that
that.
means that Shandy wins the round.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And we have another game coming up, and we'll see Shandy again. She'll take on the winner of the next round coming up right here on Holy Yid Squares. Welcome to round 2 of Holy Yid Squares, presented by Amudin and powered by our friends at Charity Bids. We have 2 new contestants up here. The winner of this game, of course, will go up against Shandy, who won our first game. Chayla Kaufman is at the X podium. Chayla, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All excited?
Oh, yeah.
All right, excellent. And Sivia Cohen at the Circle podium. Welcome to you.
Thank you.
Both of you are set to begin. We had a coin toss backstage. Circle won that toss, which means that Sivia is going to choose the first celebrity. Where do you want to start?
Okay, I'm going to go with Danielle.
Danielle Redoff is our center square. Welcome to the show. And here we go. By weight, what is the most produced crop in the world?
This is like right in my wheelhouse of things I know. So this is great. Anything food related, amazing. And the most produced crop in the world is corn. It's actually used for like much more than just food. It's used for fertilizer and soil and building things, and the husks are used, and it's grown in all regions, all over the, well, not all regions, but all over the world in many different regions. And that's my answer.
Sivia, agree and disagree?
Oh boy, okay. She said that really confidently. So either she's just really good at making stuff up or she's right. So I'm going to agree.
The answer is corn. Woo! Circle gets to center square. We move to Kyla. Kyla, who's our next celebrity?
You're welcome.
Okay, so in tic-tac-toe, when you take the middle, that's the best one.
Oh, boy.
That was the strategy.
What's the second to best spot? I'm going to take Elizabeth Sutton.
Here's the question. The question is, after water and tea, what is the most commonly consumed beverage in the world?
So I'm going to have to go with milk. We all drink it. We have to. If I had to include certain populations, I'd love to say in America it's soda, but in the world, I'm going to have to go with milk.
Kyla, agree or disagree?
I would say coffee. So I'm going to disagree.
All right, the answer is beer, and X gets the square. You were right. And good move. All right, Sivia Cohen, where do we go?
Okay,
Which
so
celebrity?
let's see if I want to double trap Kyla. I'm going to go with Cammie.
A lot of tic-tac-toe talk there. All right, Cami Buskila, we have a question for you. The earliest known music recording was a song sung in what language? English, French, or Spanish?
I'm gonna go with French, only because I feel like opera is like in that European language, and a lot of songs are in French that we sing to our children, like nursery rhymes. So I'm gonna go with French.
Sivia, what do you think?
I'm really just guessing. I'm going to agree.
The answer is French, and Circle gets the square.
Thank
And
you, Cammie. Wow.
Sivia's got herself set up nicely. Let's see how Kyle is going to play this. Which celebrity are you choosing?
Maytar.
Maytar Algaza, welcome to the show.
Hi, Maytar.
To combat the effects of overfishing, an Upper West Side synagogue announced in September that they'd be banning which fish from its Shabbos Kiddush menu?
Well, I do know that herring has been used. They're farming herring now because there was a shortage, and being that this is synagogue related and herring is the primary fish you'd find on our table, I would say herring.
Kyla, agree or disagree?
I agree.
The answer is locks, and that means Circle gets the square. Oh, but does not win the game. We are playing by the traditional Hollywood Squares rules. Let's take away that circle. In order to win the game, you must earn the square. By the way, 4 days later, the ban on locks at that shul was taken away because of the uproar that it caused among its membership. All right, Sivia, for the win, who are you choosing?
Can I choose Maytar again?
You certainly should choose
Okay, there we go.
Maytar again.
Let's get this.
That is the most effective strategy in this case, that's for sure. Maytar, as we get older, does our tolerance for pain increase or decrease?
Okay, so this is a deep-rooted one. I know from research that our tolerance for pain actually decreases. We find things a lot harder to deal with. We find things our struggles become a lot harder to endure, and it's because of as we get older, our narrow-mindedness and our self-awareness sometimes we're not as self-aware as we were when we were younger. And also our fears get more intense as we get older because of our worldly awareness it does, you know, trigger our fears. So I will say that our tolerance decreases.
All right, tolerance for pain decreases according to the answer. You want to agree or disagree?
I am actually going to disagree with this
The
one.
answer is it decreases. X gets the block. And now we go to a completely different game for Kyla Kaufman.
Let's go.
This is an interesting turn of events. Should I start guessing who you're going to be choosing?
Okay, Esther, that's you.
Esther Freeman, you ready for this one?
I would say it's because I'm blonde that she's choosing me.
And I love your music.
That's pretty funny.
Thank you.
All right, no help from anybody who's in Israel. Esther, you're not in Israel now, are you?
No, I'm in New York.
Okay, no help from anybody in Israel. What is the value of Israel's highest new shekel note? The currency in Israel is a new shekel. What's the value of the highest, the largest denomination of new shekel notes?
The highest denomination? Like, This is a tricky one because I don't live in Israel right now and I haven't been there for a couple of years, but I'm throwing you off your game, aren't I? I'm going to say 1,000 shekel.
What do you think? Agree or disagree?
I'm going to disagree.
The answer is 200 new Israeli shekel. I hope the people in Israel actually can confirm that, but that's what we have.
No, really, I really should.
And that means that our victory goes to Kyla Kaufman. Congratulations. And Kyla is going to be taking on Shandy in round number 2, actually round number 3, the championship round of this game coming up if you keep it right here at Holy Yid Squares. Welcome back. It's time for the championship round of Holy Yid Squares. We've got two amazing contestants up here. Shandy Bosch is to my right in the X podium. Shandy, you all set for the championship round?
Yeah, we're going to kill it.
I know you want to. All right, tell me about Amudim and what it's like for you to be here for this great cause.
I'm so happy I have the opportunity to be here. Amudim is doing such incredible things for our community, and it's just so amazing to know that we have support. If anyone needs anything in the mental health areas, it's just so nice to have Amudim have your back.
They are amazing. Kyla Kaufman, you all set for the championship round?
Yes.
What are your thoughts being here with the Amudim organization?
So it's wonderful to be here. I know Tzvi Gluck and Amudim for many, many years. And watching the growth throughout the years have been, it's outstanding. I'm proud to have witnessed so much growth and so happy to be here to contribute my little bit. And I'm so excited to do what I can to help Amudim.
All right, now everybody put on your game face because it's time for a championship play of Holy Yid Squares. We did have a coin toss backstage, and Kyla, the circle podium, is going to be going first. Kyla, where do we start?
Okay, let's start with Amy.
All right, Amy, you all set?
I'm ready.
Here is your question.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Here's your question. Everyone knows that the diamond is the hardest precious stone in the world. What's second after the diamond?
I would say the black onyx is second after diamonds.
Kyla, agree or disagree?
I'm going to disagree.
The answer is sapphire. Circle gets the square. We go to Shandy, who gets to choose a celebrity. Go ahead, Shandy.
Okay, Elizabeth, you got me?
All right, Elizabeth, here's your question. Topping out at around 2.2 million on the Scoville scale, what is the name of the world's hottest pepper?
Oh my God, my son is obsessed with this. Wait, I actually know the answer, and oh my God, I buy them for him in Cheetos. You need to give me a second.
Sure.
He's gonna. Oh my God. No, this is. You know, I actually know the answer to this one, and I'm forgetting right now. I need to call a friend, like one of these cooks. Oh, I'm not kidding. Oh, this. No, you know what's really bothering me? He talks about this all the time, and it's like, what the heck is wrong with me? Oh my God.
We're waiting for that aha moment.
No, it's gonna kill me. I need to call a friend. I need to call my son.
You want to guess? Maybe think in the annals of your hot pepper experience?
Just let me know if it's a guess, you know what I mean?
None of the ones that I want to say, and it's really bothering me. I'm gonna say habanero.
All right.
I don't even know that.
I'm going to disagree.
The answer is the Carolina Reaper. That is the hottest.
Oh, my son talks about this all the time.
And that means X gets the square, and Kyla is going to choose a celebrity.
Trying to think. I'm going to go with Danielle. Hi.
Danielle Renoff in the upper right. Here we go. The question is, on March the 18th of 1922, Judith Kaplan made history by becoming the first American to celebrate what?
On March 18th, she became the first American to celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Kyla, agree or disagree?
I disagree.
The answer is her bat mitzvah, and Circle gets the square.
I was going to say Kaplan's pretty Jewish. I mean, St. Pat, Irish. But Daniela, that was great. That was great.
Shandy, what do we got?
All right, let's do Barry.
All right, we go to Barry Mitzvah. Barry, all set? Here we go.
Ready.
I am giving a little disclaimer that one might consider this to be a trick question. I don't know if that's going to help you or not, but just keep that in the back of your mind. And here is the question. After Cheerios and Frosted Flakes, respectively, what's the third best-selling cereal in the world?
See, I know this because I have two tiny little humans who demand cereal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I gave my children breakfast, cereal, and then my son asked me to put some in a bag for him. And it's not a trick question because you say Cheerios, but that's basic Cheerios. We're talking Honey Nut Cheerios, sir.
Agree or disagree, Shandy?
I had no idea what was going on, but once you said Honey Nut Cheerios, I'm so with that. I agree.
And the answer is Honey Nut Cheerios, and X gets the square.
I thought Rice Krispies
And
for
now
sure.
Kyla's got some strategy to think of.
Oh no. Or Danielle?
Daniela Silver, are you ready for your question?
Let's go.
And let's go is right, and here it is. In which?
Oh no, that was so silly. I have two X's. Oh my gosh, I just noticed the screen.
What you meant to do.
Can I? Yeah. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm going to let Shandy win the car. She thinks she's winning a car. So let's just do this. Let her see there's no car.
You've made
Danielle.
our judges backstage. You've given them a big sigh of relief. They don't have to deal with whether Meitar or Daniela should go. All right, Daniela, here's the question. Which country has the world's largest aquarium? Which country on this globe has the world's largest aquarium?
I'm going to go with the United States. I think they're the biggest, best, let's say, United States.
All right, USA. Kyla, what do you think?
I'm going to disagree.
And the answer is China, which means
Yes.
Circle gets the square. You're set up for a victory unless Shandy can grant this victory first. Where should we go, Shandy?
We're going to have Meitar win the game with me. Let's go.
All right, Meitar, here we go. The pressure is on, and here's the question. What's the largest known mammal in the world? What's the largest known mammal in the world?
I do believe there are mammals in the ocean, so I'm gonna say that the largest mammal is the whale, because I do remember reading that and then, testing myself. Okay, yeah, I think the largest mammal is the whale.
So I have the same debate in my head. I think that's what I also remember from 5th grade, so I'm going to agree.
Well, the answer is blue whale, and that is going to qualify according to our judges, which means X gets the